Yeah, find out. Bye. Good morning, chefs. Good morning. Oh, let's try that again. Good morning, chefs. Good morning. Oh my goodness, who is excited for our last day of VBS? Who's sad it's our last day of VBS? I know we've had so much fun this week. So I need my red chefs to stand up and come right up here. We're gonna get started with some dancing this morning. And then once my red chefs are up here, I need my green and blue chefs to come on up as well. We're gonna stand up and we're gonna get started with our food truck party. Come on, boys.
Come on, everybody. There's something that you need to see. A whole new way of living that comes by faith when you believe. When you see it rolling into your neighborhood, come taste and see that the Lord is good. This is a food truck party. This is a food truck party. Come on, everybody. There's something that you need to know. I'm talking about a Savior whose love will never let you go. When you see it rolling into your neighborhood, come taste and see that the Lord is good. This is a food truck party. This is a food truck party. God is great, God is good, so we thank God for our food. For by God's hand we are fed. Give us for our daily bread. So what's up? Food truck, where we learn about Jesus. We're on the road and we're never gonna stop, 'cause we're living, yeah, we're living on the word of God. We're living, yeah, we're living on the word of God. When you see it rolling into your neighborhood, come taste and see that the Lord is good. This is a food truck party. This is a food truck party. This is a food truck party. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is a food truck party. Come on, food truck party. This is a food truck party. Woo!
Awesome job. Woo! All right, we are now going to practice and we're going to sing Feed My Sheep. That was the new one we learned yesterday. Great job, chefs. I need everyone to come on over towards the middle. We're gonna sit crisscross applesauce. And we are going to welcome back this morning Top Chef Kayla and DJ Cupcake.
Hello, chefs, and welcome to the food truck party. This is the On a Roll food truck, where we put pretty much anything on a bun, a roll, a biscuit, or any other bread item. Have any of you seen Top Chef Kayla? No? Hey, there's our top chef. Where have you been? Our chefs and I are ready to get to work.
Huh? What?
I said we're ready to open the food truck for another awesome day. Aren't you excited?
Excited? Yep.
Well, if you're excited, I'd hate to see you sad.
That's nice.
Okay, what's going on?
Sorry, DJ Cupcake. I just got this printout from our online ordering program. Here, take a look.
Whoa! Are there a few extra zeros added on there?
Nope. I double-checked the order online. 200 is correct.
Are you telling me that we haven't opened today and we already have 200 orders for today?
Yep. And it's all for the same event, the annual chicken dance competition.
Oh, yeah. There's a big time event with lots of music and dancers and lots of chickens.
They want us to feed all the dancers in the competition. This is why I was late today. I wanted to be sure this order was correct. What are we going to do? We've only had about 20 customers each day so far. Now I have to make 200 meals.
Not I. We need to make 200 meals. You've got me and all our great chefs out there. Let's brainstorm a strategy. Now, Top Chef Kayla, do you remember what I told you when we were worried about the food reviewer coming and you didn't know what to cook?
I sure do. You told me that good chefs always remember their theme and come back to their overall focus. Our main course here at On a Roll is Matthew 6:11 that says, "Give us this day our daily bread." Let's say it together. Ready? Give us this day our daily bread.
Great! What I love about your main course is that it reminds us to go to God for all we need. Jesus taught us to pray this prayer. Give us this day our daily bread. In other words, God, please give us what we need today. So what do you need today? So what do you need today, Top Chef Kayla?
I need to figure out a way to fill this order. How do we get 200 meals prepared and delivered to the chicken dance competition? It seems like we may need a miracle.
If I've learned anything in the food truck industry, it's that the best place to look for miracles, especially food miracles, is in the Bible.
You get a lot of your cooking inspiration from the Bible. Do you have anything in your cooking journal about catering a large event?
Well, I seem to recall that there was something about a really big lunch. I jotted down some notes towards the back of the journal.
The Bible tells us that when Jesus was in town, people took notice. He frequently attracted a crowd of people who wanted to see what he would do next. Although not everyone believed that Jesus was the Son of God, they couldn't deny that his miracles were supernatural. John chapter 6 tells us about one of those miracles, a supernatural lunch. One day, Jesus and his disciples crossed the Galilee Sea and walked up a mountain. They weren't alone, however. As Jesus looked up, he saw a large crowd coming toward him. I said a large crowd came toward him? It was more like 5,000 men, plus women and children. So that meant there were a lot of people. Jesus was a great host, however. He didn't want any of his guests to go hungry. Jesus didn't have a personal chef or caterer, however.
What?
So he turned to one of his disciples, Philip, and asked him, "Where should we buy food to feed this crowd?" Really, Jesus already knew how he was going to feed the crowd. He simply wanted to test Philip. Philip tried to quickly add up the cost of feeding a large crowd. He said, "Even if there was a food truck parked right there, it would take half a year's salary to pay for enough food for all these people." While Philip was still thinking about the cost, Andrew went searching for whatever food he could find. Surely someone had packed a sandwich, granola bar, or even a breath mint. Although he didn't find any of those things, he did find a small lunch brought by one of the children. Did I mention that it was a small lunch? It was only 5 small pieces of bread and 2 little fish. What good is that for a crowd this big? This is when Jesus launched Operation Feed the Crowd. It was one of the earliest outdoor potluck lunches ever recorded. The only thing on the menu was bread and fish. Of course, 5 small loaves of bread and 2 little fish wasn't enough food for 5,000 men, plus women and children. But in the hands of Jesus, miracles happen. And wow, did it happen on this day. Jesus took the food and thanked God. Then he passed around the food so everyone could get as much as they wanted. Some people in the back were probably getting a little nervous, but when Jesus caters an event, you never run out of good food. In fact, when everyone had all the food they wanted to eat, Jesus asked his disciples to bust the tables. No, I said they bust the tables. That means they cleaned up after everyone ate their meal. So the disciples picked up all that was left over, and they had 12 full baskets of food left over. Jesus turned division of food into multiplication of food. It was a fantastic miracle that reminds us that even when a little is given to God, it can grow much more than we could ever imagine. And that's how it happened in the Bible.
I really like the part that said, "Of course, 5 small loaves of bread and 2 little fish wasn't enough for 5,000 men, plus women and children. But in the hands of Jesus, miracles happen."
Jesus really cared for the people around him. He not only wanted them to know God, but he also wanted to take care of their basic needs, like food.
If Jesus ran a food truck, I guess he would never run out of food.
I think you're right. How cool would it be to have Jesus serve you food? You could say that Jesus fed you with his own 2 hands.
That sounds a lot like our daily special for today. By God's hands, we all are fed. Do you remember the hand motions for the first 2 daily specials? God is great, and let us thank God for our food. Let's do those 2 together. Ready? God is great. Let us thank God for our food. For today's, by God's hands we all are fed, this is the motion. Just hold out your hands. Okay. Ready? Let's do all 3 of them, okay? God is great. Let us thank God for our food. By God's hands, we all are fed. Great job.
I find this story interesting because Jesus could have produced all the food for the crowd by himself. But he wanted his disciples and the young boy to be involved in the miracle.
Well, I want to involve you and all these chefs in our big catering event today. Unlike Jesus, I can't do this on my own. I need your help.
Let's send our chefs off with the food truck party hosts to learn more about catering a large event.
Great idea. All right, chefs, it's time to learn more about how we are fed by God's hands. While you do that, DJ Cupcake and I will start putting together the meals. We will see how far we get while you are gone. Let's report back here shortly. Bye, chefs.
Bye, Chef Kayla. Bye, DJ Cupcake. Do you think they're going to be able to fill all 200 orders? Ooh, I don't know. That's a lot. All right. I'm going to have my red chefs stand up first. All of my red chefs. And you're going to head right up the middle here with Miss Dawn and Miss Amy and Miss Alyssa. And you guys are going to head to your craft time first. All right, great job. And my blue chefs, you're going to start right here in the middle. And my green chefs, where are you guys headed? All right, green chefs, you're going to come out the side. All right. Have fun.